Hey everybody, welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. As promised, we are now going to take on Evelyn.
Curse your stupidity, Evelyn! Look over there! Your foolish games have brought source hunters into our very midst. I have no time for these distractions. Brachus Rex's resurrection is at hand. Deal with these insects and join me. Understand?
Of course, O Holy Conduit. I will deal with them swiftly.
See to it that you do.
You! Your stomping through my affairs has cost me dearly. More dearly than you'll ever know. What a pleasure it will be to see the Source shred your every last sinew.
What is Councilor Jake doing here? And what have you done to him?
That wretch is but a thrall, a tool. But the Conduit trusted him. I was determined to find out why, and resurrected him. His unwillingness to cooperate has proven something of an annoyance, but no matter. We're nearly through, aren't we, Jake? Just a little more pain.
Tell me more about the lady you call the Conduit.
She is our leader. Leandra is her name. The Conduit is her title. She aims to bring about... But no, you are not worthy of such knowledge. The bird does not explain to the worm why it devours it.
I mean, you already gave more information than you probably were supposed to. That healing stone you had, was it fueled by source magic too?
You mean my bloodstone, I suppose? Ha! It was named like that for a reason, Source Hunter. I'll put it simply. We start with Starstone. A pretty gem, but hardly special. It contains a potential, though, known only to the enlightened few. If imbued with blood, Starstone contains the power to heal. A life given to the stone is a life one can give to another. To save a great life must be sacrificed. This is what the Conduit has taught us.
Then it's true. You are a sorcerer.
Yes, a sorcerer, disciple of blood, chaser of life everlasting. For a true sorcerer, death is but an inconvenience to rid oneself of, Hunter. Brachus Rex, centuries in his grave, will walk again, healthy as a newborn babe. That is our power, the power of sorcery.
Who is Brachus Rex, and why are you trying to resurrect him?
He was the greatest sorcerer ever to have lived. His power outmatches us all. The secrets he carries within him are phenomenal. He will aid us in our task, Hunter. All you have seen, all we are trying to do, this is but the beginning.
I'll take my leave.
Considering the imminent turn of the tide, Source Hunter, you should trust me when I say you're better off dead. Brachus Rex is rising, and soon Source will live again.
Alright, time to fight. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Goody, goody. This is not gonna be fun. Nice! Way to go, Bear Daughter. Hell yeah. That's how it's done. Yeah, first off, let's heal everybody, because we are not in great condition. We are not going to take the attack of opportunity there. I'd rather try to kill it. There we go. Boom. There we go. Let's get rid of you. Try to anyways.
You need to strive
Aha!
harder against
You suck!
me.
Yeah, thanks to having cloaked up like that with the teleport. Oh shit! What was that? Heal up Scar. Oh shit, no matter what we do, we're kind of fucked here. Okay. Interesting. Oh shit! Okay, so that's what that was. Oh no!
Death is its own deliverance.
Shit. Wait, where are we then? Fuck. We're gonna have to do this fight again, I can tell. So we start taking Evelyn out specifically, because I think, because she summoned everything, I think if we take her out, we should be good. But we gotta...
I'm dying.
But this is absolutely a case of we need to take out her summons, otherwise we can't take her out. Alright, come on. What do we got? Let's do it.
This arrow seeks more than one target.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Come on. We can do this.
See the white light.
Oh, we can do this. It's gonna be close, but we got... Oh, Bear Daughter! No!
The inferno devours me.
Okay. Oh, you're still up? No! Okay.
Stars of the Stalwart!
We might be able to do this. It's gonna be fucking close.
Let us make them pay, friends.
But I think we got this.
I'm on fire!
Yeah, we got this in a just barely. Oh my god, you
I'm
fucker.
too fast for the likes of you. A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
We're gonna have to get some resurrection scrolls again.
Got you right where I want you.
Come on, get this
I'm
fucker.
fading. Fast.
I see that. We're gonna need like 3 of these to save the day.
The Source Hunter. Dear dead Evelyn told me you had landed in Sarceel, drawn to my source-riddled corpse like flies to excrement. Well, here I am. A man no longer, a monster instead, unworthy of a conduit's grace.
Councilor Jake, I presume.
The very same. Jake, Councilor by day, Sorcerer by night, Martyr in death.
You say you're a martyr. What do you mean by that?
Me? Do you contest it? You presumptuous dog. I died serving the conduit. Leandra! Oh, blessed conduit. I'd have followed you till the end of time. But it wasn't to be. I was struck down in the prime of my sorcery. And by whom? Leandra's own sister. The pox upon her.
Hold on. So you were killed by the conduit's sister?
I, Ikara! I spit on every syllable. They call her the White Witch. She is powerful in her own right, but never would I have thought she'd challenge her sister Leandra and kill one of the most loyal. Me.
Tell me about your murder.
My murder, a tale of woe misty midnight. The place, the King Crab Inn. The players, myself, Leandra, Ikara, and a stranger whose identity I have never established. The conduit was there to meet with this stranger, and had tasked me to stand ready to overpower him if necessary. I heard sounds of passion at first, but later of angry argument. Then I heard Leandra's command, and I entered the room. She swerved past me, and oh, I can still feel the rasp of her holy breath upon my ear, whispered, "Finish him." The man lay on the floor, struck down, and ready for my knife, which I plunged deep into his heart. Yet, but not a moment later, Ikara burst through the window, and I was defenseless. She savagely tore my life from my body, and I died in the glow of the source. A holy martyr, slain in the name of the conduit.
Why did Evelyn resurrect you?
Foolish grasper. She who thought herself the conduit's favorite couldn't stand that I had been privileged as a confidant. When she realized the conduit had been in the inn the night I was killed, she couldn't stand to think that I had been trusted where she had not. She brought me back to unlife so that I would reveal what I knew. She wanted to work her way back into the conduit's confidence. But as you saw, Leandra had no interest in Evelyn's petty tricks.
Evelyn mentioned the resurrection of Brachus Rex. Do you know anything about him?
Yes, yes. The king is dead, but not for long. Long live the king! Brachus Rex has no equal, Hunter. His knowledge of the source is absolute, and through him so will the conduits be. The hour is nigh. You do not realize it yet, but his axe is falling towards your scrawny neck.
There must be more you know about Ikara.
Very little indeed. What concern was that foul woman of mine? What witch, perhaps, but black sheep of her family, too? She shunned her sister's teachings. Can you believe that? She could have been the very conduit's right hand, but she shunned her. Oh, take vengeance upon her, blessed Leandra. I invoke you. Open her veins, bleed her dry, give her a function at last. And I am of little use to Leandra's cause now. My worm-eaten grind is an insult to her perfection. To my grave, then, I will go. I suppose you'll not grudge me my portion of rest.
Yep. I talked with a zombie. Oh, we got one of the resurrect scrolls we need. Oh, good, we have plenty. I was worried about that.
Bless the seven! I am restored!
Fortune.
On the men!
looking.
Into the fray once more.
Trying to see if we find anything worth taking. Alright, I assume once we get everybody all mended up, we'll have to go back to town to tell Arhu, the captain, as well as the mayor, what all went down here, because it was a lot. We found out that there was just an entire conspiracy of sorcerers within this town. I'm pretty sure they will not be happy to find out about it, but it is a necessary thing to have to tell them. So let's go ahead and go to Northgate. Because that'll probably be the...
You have done it, haven't you? You've discovered the fate of Councilor Jake.
So I have. Let me get you up to speed.
By the gods. No one could have predicted such a dark turn of events. This is worse than my deepest fears made manifest. It just cannot be that they aim to resurrect him. Brachus Rex. It cannot be. Forgive me, this news just so very upsetting. This thing. It was the king of tyrants. The embodiment of terror. The lunatics that seek his rise must be stopped. Whatever the cost.
You seem to take this matter greatly to heart, Arhu.
I do. I do indeed. Brachus would unseat the king of demons in sheer perfidy and malice given half a chance. For the world, for you and I to suffer his perversions once more is unthinkable. The possibility of his return is more than I can bear. And Ikara, that she has been dragged into this sorry business adds insult to insufferable injury.
If these necromancers seek to resurrect Brachus, they must be gathering at his grave. Do you know where we should look?
There have long been rumors that Brachus's corpse was interred in the vaults beneath the abandoned Church of the Seven in Sicil's eastern hinterlands. That place is crawling with undead these days, so the rumors may well be true. Where Leandra goes, the dead rise left and right. And even in death, the long-lost tyrant's corruption appears to persist. Come to think of it, did anyone in Evelyn's lair mention the name Cassandra?
Cassandra? No. No one mentioned that name. Why?
It's nothing, Hunter. Nothing. My mind is reeling, but I'll feel better soon. After you've cut short Leandra's dark pursuits.
Why do you bemoan Ikara's involvement in all this?
She is a great woman, Hunter. A champion of all that is good and pure. She may have killed Jake, but then again, the man turned out to be a vile sorcerer. I can only surmise that she is on to her sister's sinister schemes, which makes me fear for her safety more than anything else.
We saw the leader of this cult, Leandra, a sorceress.
Leandra. I know her, though I haven't seen her in years. As you know, she and Ikara are sisters. It's hard for me to believe that she's leading this cult. That she's delirious enough to go after Brachus Rex. But clearly her involvement can no longer be denied. She's as smart as 10 wizards put together, Hunter. An opponent to be feared. Now, you said Jake and Evelyn called her the Conduit, didn't you? In that case, she may just be the elusive head of the Immaculates.
What are the Immaculates?
There's a village in the forests north of Sicil where a new religion has taken hold. Its followers call themselves Immaculates, and I've heard say they worship a leader called the Conduit. This village is called Silverglen, and if my suspicions turn out to be correct, there is sorcery at work there.
Do you have any idea who the stranger might be that Jake told us about? The one Leandra was meeting in the tavern?
Alas, I haven't the foggiest. Another sorcerer, perhaps? Or simply another victim of Leandra's ploys? The Legion didn't find a second body at the scene of the crime, so maybe he escaped with his life after all. Though, just as likely, his body too was taken away by Evelyn for experimentation.
We should continue our investigation.
And I will see if I can find out more about Ikara's involvement. But in the meantime, please pursue Leandra to the old church in the east and stop her before she can raise Brachus. I beg of you.
Brachus Rex's name alone is enough to turn our friendly neighborhood wizard into a scaredy cat.
I wonder why this ancient spectre spooks him so. Ahu doesn't strike me as the type to scare very easily. And so the mystery is solved. Councilor Jake was murdered by this so-called White Witch, Ikara. But as it stands, I guess our next concern is Brachus Rex.
Then we know what we must do next. Pursue Leandra and stop her before she brings Brachus Rex back to life.
Then we know what we must do next.
Oh, yep.
Pursue Leandra and stop her before she brings Brachus Rex back to life.
Then again, our mission was to solve Councilor Jake's murder. A job well done, I say, even though I'm afraid we have no other choice but to push on.
Alright, so now we have a reason to go a little bit further this way towards the east. See, now we gotta go to the abandoned church that was this way. Which we started to kind of drift that way, but now we have a reason to actually properly go that way on purpose. Before it was more of a, if we happen to go that way, but now we have a reason. And also we are probably more ready for that than we were before. Yeah, we're level 7s.
Baking like a cake.
Dragon's breath.
Whereas before I would have said, we're not quite ready to go that way. Now we kind of are. We definitely need to rest first before we do, but I also want to report to Arius.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
Let's discuss Jake's murder.
So, let me get this straight. There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport, after said councillor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Luculla Woods. Sure you haven't omitted relevant details like, flying brooms, black cats, and bloody pentagrams? By Belagar's nethers. Sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than fantasy either. Though no doubt Ahu puts stock in your every word. Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Sicil is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way out.
Alright, I'll take my leave then, you asshole. Alright. Let's go to the mayor real quick first, let him know as well, and then we will, call it for today's episode. As we, get ready for our next part of the journey. Well, actually, we'll talk to the mayor, rest up, get everybody healed, and then we'll call it.
Thank the Seven, we've secured the perimeter.
Hear the stage calling you.
And then next time, we'll start to make our way to the abandoned church so we can stop Baracus Rex from being resurrected. It's the next one over. You know what? We should tell her. I don't know if she cares that much about her husband, but let's tell her just in case. Just in case she actually does care.
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Actually, I want to talk about your husband's murder.
I cannot believe Jake was a sorcerer. What depravities did he commit? Was he planning to use me as a sacrifice? Ooh, I shudder to think that for years I have lain next to him at night, peacefully sleeping, while his thoughts dwelt on blood and devilish magic.
I'll take my leave. Alright. I thought it was just fair that she knew the truth about her husband, okay? Alright, let's tell the mayor.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
Did I tell him about that?
What? You found it? Oh, this is excellent news. Where is it then? Give it here.
Here it is, Staff of Pergamon.
Here it is, the Staff of Pergamon.
Careful that it doesn't wind up in the wrong hands again, Mr. Mayor.
Wonderful! Oh, it's simply wonderful! Come, come. You must let me thank you somehow. I've got it. A 3 months honorary membership to the Sicil Library. Jake? Murdered, you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove me innocent. Keep investigating. You'll see, well, I suppose as much as any other Thaddeus, Rich, or Harold. A shameful spot upon the history of Rivellon, that brute. As loath as I am to admit it, Sicil was once quite a hub of the despot's supporters. Some even say his corpse was cast beneath the foundations of the abandoned church in the northeastern cliff. An old wives' tale, I say, but I suppose one never knows for sure.
Okay, so we weren't able to tell him what we found out, but we can question him about the information we now know.
Oh, she's a dear girl indeed. She's got a little cabin in the cooler forest, not so far to the north of here, in fact. And though she doesn't make it into Sicil often, it's a comfort to know she's keeping the watch near our border. I hope she hasn't got mixed up in all this ugly business with the Councilor. And you killed that maniac? Oh, this isn't exactly my idea of justice, but better him than my sweet daughter.
Okay, we did update him on that one.
Wargraph gives you a knowing look. I think the mayor is a few arrows short of a quiver.
I hope there are no large predators around, or the mayor may find himself easily hunted.
Alright. We can take our rest.
Sweet relief.
That's what I'm saying.
Sweet relief. As good as a new penny.
Sweet relief.
Alright, and then Bear Daughter. Alright, everybody's set. Good. Alright, let's go back to the North Gate, because that's where we're going to start next time. Making our way northeast. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, so you can become a part of our community. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.